Alright guys, time has come. I finally bought some wheels and tires for the 24 Tacoma, and in this video I will be going over size, specs, how it feels, are they loud, and would I buy them again. So the tires are Falken AT4Ws 287/70/17. The wheels are the new Black Rhino Rivals in the burnt bronze. And I gotta say, and I've owned them for a little bit, owned them for about, I would say, 500 miles already. I didn't really have time lately to really make a video about it, so I've put some miles on it. I do have a lot of opinions about them. They are great so far. The tires and rims set that I got, they were a little pricey. The tires, of course, were around 350 bucks a piece, and the rims, the Rivals, are a brand new wheel from Black Rhino. They were around 325 if I recall correctly. The whole set came to about 2,900, and I did buy it from a shop that was having a deal, Cowboy Customs, out in Arlington, Texas. They threw in a rough country leveling kit. I don't know if you could see it, but it's about this black piece right here. The front was lifted, I believe it was 1.5 inches, and the rear stayed the same. There is, I believe, about a 1/2 inch rake still, but I think it looks phenomenal. It's not perfectly level, but the tiny bit of rake really makes it look aggressive, and I love it so far. So I think if you're looking to level the truck perfectly, it would probably be about a 2 inch, maybe 2.5 tops. But it is only off by a little. I'm not sure if the video can do it justice, but based off what I can see, it's about 1/2 inch. Now, when buying the wheels, there's a lot to think about. There's, offset, of course. There's how wide you want the tire, and I didn't want something super duper aggressive, and I wanted something that could, that is a daily driver, so I needed something not so mud tire-y, loud, going down the road, lifted, F250, anything along those lines. So I did go with the +25 offset, and I will get different angles of this. And I originally was going to go with the +35, +38 offset, but this wheel, as well as like 99% of wheels, do not come in that because it's just not popular, at least until now, since it's so new, the vehicle itself. So I will say +25 came out perfect. I didn't think it was going to be that flush, or at least barely poking. The wheel's not turned perfectly straight, so it comes out just a little, but the stance in person is just phenomenal. I would definitely go with the +25 personally if I hadn't gone with the 35, 38. So I really do enjoy it a lot. Would definitely buy again. So far, no issues with rubbing or any sort of, compression or anything like that. So let's get a good angle of that. We'll say it fits perfectly in the wheel well, I would say, for the rear at least. Haven't had any issues with the suspension. I will say the Bilstein shocks, they do tend to bottom out for some reason. They're really, really soft. Here's the fronts. They pop out just a bit more, but I mean, it still looks phenomenal. And here's the wheel turned all the way. I want to stick the camera in there. You guys can see it. There is no rubbing, surprisingly, as well as the other side. It is so close. I want to say literally a 1/4 inch. You could see that. Like I can't even fit my finger in there. It's stuck right there. So I will say it is so close. It might rub a little bit when I'm doing a little bit of off-roading, but I mean, I'll eventually clear some of this plastic out. There's so much to take out anyways, all the way around. But yeah, so far, no issues. I don't see any marks, rubbing marks on the plastic. But but I have seen a lot of videos of guys taking that one plastic piece out and bolting it back in without the fabric, so I'll probably end up doing that. But so far, no issues. They look great. Super, it looks wide, it really isn't. And believe it or not, these Falken AT4Ws, silent, dead silent. I would say I probably hear the truck more, or the tires more, with the stock wheels, the stock tires. But these are big, beefy, and they, to me personally, I don't hear them ever. So they're phenomenal compared to other brands that I've heard other people talk about. So, and I went with the burnt bronze, which according to 4Wheel Parts and a couple other places, I'm the first person in America to actually own this bronze set, but I'm a little skeptical about that. I'm say probably top 5 maybe, but maybe in Texas I'm the first. But since these are so new, they've only been out a couple weeks, maybe a month or so, they're definitely newer. They looked a lot different on the website, but especially on camera and pictures that I've seen, but they are just awesome in person. I could not be any more happy with them. And then the black protection around it looks amazing as well, to top it off, that's for sure. Alrighty, so with these tires, we definitely have to go over mileage. So with the 285 tire, you would think that the gas mileage would go down significantly, but when I got the tires removed, I was at 18.8 miles per gallon, and they only went down 0.4 miles per gallon. So I will say that they are very, very good on gas mileage, as long as you're not destroying the gas. But yeah, I hope you guys like it. Offset plus 25 I think is probably perfect for this truck with some 285 tires. It looks great. Minimal poke, but aggressive enough to look like a pretty badass truck. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe for many, many more parts here to come very soon.